I am Anil Kumar, and I hope this series is preparing you very well for the test. Well, this series also works for those students who are looking for last minute questions so that they can have excellent performance in their test. And that's the reason why, with every question, I am giving you some suggestions and trying to give you ways of answering that question in the best possible way. Now, the questions are so selected in the series that the whole chapter is reviewed in the best possible way also. So in all aspects, you must find this set of videos excellent resource which can prepare you for getting very good marks in the test. Now here is a question from family of quadratic functions. Explain how can you determine x-intercept of the parabola when its equation is given in vertex form y equals to a times x minus p whole square plus q. Apply your method to find x-intercept of the parabola where a equals to minus 2 and vertex is 2, 8. Now when we say family of quadratic functions, then here we are actually representing the family in the vertex form. So this family will have common vertex and A will give you vertical stretch or compression. So that's how the family is going to look like when given in vertex form. So they have common vertex. Now let's see how to find x-intercept from here. Now vertex form is excellent to find the vertex, to sketch it, to give transformations, but really to find x-intercepts you have to work a lot and see the steps involved. We have the equation y equals to a times x minus p whole square plus q. Well, this should be q. Okay, now to find x-intercept means we have to find the value of x when y equals to 0. So we have a point, we have to find x when y equals to 0, and that is the meaning of x-intercept, right? Wherever the parabola crosses the x-axis is the x-intercept, and at that point y is 0. So let's put y equals to 0 and try to find that x value. So we have a x minus p whole square plus q. So to solve this, we have to bring q to the left side, so it becomes minus q equals to a times x minus p whole square. Then divide by a, so we have minus q over a equals to x minus p whole square. So I'll continue this on the right side in a different ink. So we have x plus p whole square equals to minus q over a. Now we'll square root both the sides. Remember, when you square root, you have to write plus and minus. So we get x plus p equals to plus and minus square root of minus q over a. Do you see that? So that is what you get. And from here you can get x-intercept, and x-intercept is minus p plus and minus square root of minus q over a. So that is the formula to get the x-intercept from vertex form, and it's indeed a lot of work. It's not really straight. It's very easy to get x-intercept from which form? The factored form, right? But not with this form. Now here, so we have the formula with us. Try to remember this. It's kind of a quadratic equation formula. Do you remember? It's kind of similar to that. I shouldn't say it's exactly same, but yes, it is. Now let's do part B of the question, and that is to find the x-intercept given A and the vertex. So we are given here that the A, that means the stretch factor or a compression factor, A is equals to minus 2, and the vertex, when we say vertex is 2 and 8, it really means p value is 2. So p is equals to 2 and q equals to 8. So we need to just substitute these values and find. Do you see that? So when I substitute these values, what do I get? What I get really is that, so a is minus 2. Let's substitute. So x is equals to minus of p, that is minus of 2, plus and minus square root of minus q, minus 8, that means, right? Divide by a, which is minus 2. So we get minus 2 here, right? So that gives us minus 2 plus minus square root of 4, right? And you know, square root of 4 is minus 2 plus and minus 2. So that is what you get as x-intercept. And there are indeed two x-intercepts for this function. -2 plus 2, which gives you 0, -2 minus 2, which gives you -4. So we have two x-intercepts for the function, and you can say x-intercepts are at x equals to 0 and at -4. You see that? So that is how we can find x-intercept of a function when it is given in vertex form. Now, when you observe this function, you can say there will be two x-intercepts. Since a is negative, that means your parabola is opening downwards and vertex is to positive value, right? So that really means that the parabola is opening downwards and should have two intercepts. So this point vertex is given to us as 2 and 8, and -2 says it will open downwards. And in this particular case, you could actually draw it kind of like this, where one of them, in fact, the other one is -4. So actually it should have drawn it like this, where this is y, this is x. So this is 0 and this is -4, right? So that is how you can really get the vertex from, the x-intercept from the vertex form. I hope you understand and appreciate it. Thank you and all the best.